Hi everybody, this is the provisional cast on the way I like to do it. What you're going to need is a piece of scrap yarn, and I just have some leftovers, a crochet hook, and then the needle that you're going to be knitting with. I start with a slip knot on my crochet hook, and I'm going to just chain a couple stitches in here. 4 or 5 is usually all I do. And that's just so I can have something to hold onto as I get started, and it's easy to find the end. So I've got my little chain. I'm going to grab my needle, line it up to the left. This is where it might feel a little awkward at first, but just go ahead and stick with it. It'll get a lot better as you kind of move along. You'll be able to control your yarn more. Keep in mind that the tail end of your yarn is just off to the side. We don't need that at all, so you can basically ignore it. Just make sure you're not using that. And then the ball end of the yarn I have tucked behind the needle, as you can see. And we are going to essentially hold this little chain that I made already, and we're going to crochet a chain around the needle. And I'll do this a bunch of times here. So you just grab the yarn, pull it through. If you lose it, it's pretty easy to pull back through. You put your yarn to the back, grab it and pull it through, yarn to the back, grab it, pull it through, yarn to the back, grab it, pull it through, back, pull through. And see, I lost one there. If you lose it, all that's going to happen is it will start to unzip. Just don't panic. Grab that little bit and start again. Yarns in back, loops back on my crochet hook, pull it through, yarn to the back, pull it through, back, pull it through, back, pull it through, back, pull it through, back. And I'll just do one more here for anybody still watching. And then what I'm gonna do, we'll say I have all the stitches on that I need, and you can see it, they're just nice and easy to count here. A contrasting yarn is best, of course. You don't wanna do like black on black or the same color, it's harder to see. But then all I'm gonna do is crochet a few right here, just by itself, not around. And this gives me something to be able to find again later. You would snip this end, and just like when you're casting off, you're just gonna pull this through so it doesn't start unraveling on you, and you are good to go. And then you'll be able to pick up your actual working yarn and literally just knit on through your first row of cast on stitches. And that is how I like to do the provisional cast on.